Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. Of course, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to join my little family here on the internet, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also you might as well put the notification bell on while you're there, just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Welcome back to palette week. This is day number 3. I will link the 2 previous videos down below in my description box. So far I've tested the new Stacey Marie and Be Perfect Carnival Free palette, and yesterday's video was the review on the Morphe 35C. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are reviewing a new release by Sample Beauty, and it is this stunning palette right here, and it's in collaboration with Beth Painter. If you don't know who she is a makeup artist. She is so talented, like such a talented makeup artist, and I'm so excited about this palette. It is a rainbow palette, so I thought I'd break that up during the week and do like a neutral look yesterday and then hop back to the rainbow palette today. But yeah, how stunning is this packaging? She said she wanted it to be like a canvas feel. So obviously her last name is Painter and it like just fits in really well. But yeah, this is the palette. Sample Beauty, I did say when I reviewed their Prodigy palette that I am going to start looking out for their new releases, because I was really impressed with the quality of the Prodigy palette. And yeah, I'm excited to play with this. So we're going to do like a rainbow look today. I'm not going to just stick to one colour. I do want to do like a full rainbow look. So let's show you the inside. When you pull it out the sleeve, it has the exact same packaging on the palette. And get ready for this. Oh, it has a plastic sheet like protecting the shades, and this is what the palette looks like. So it is like a full-on rainbow palette. You have a white, you have a black, you have blues, greens, purples, reds, pinks, like it goes on. And there is only 3 like metallic-y foily shimmers in here. You do also get a big mirror, and this palette retails for £30. So it is quite on the more like higher end affordable, if that makes sense. And you can actually get this on Beauty Bay as well as their like website. This palette is cruelty free as well, and yeah, I'm really excited to play with this. This does kind of remind me of the Beauty Bay Moo & Mitchell palette. I don't know why. I think some of the shades are like really similar, which is good because obviously the Beauty Bay Moo & Mitchell palette is discontinued. Why? I've got no idea. They literally had no need to discontinue that palette. It's absolutely beautiful and I do not want to declutter it. But some of the shades in this palette do really remind me of the shades in the Moo & Mitchell palettes. Sample Beauty do have a few other rainbow palettes, but I have never tried them before, so I'm looking forward to trying this. And yeah, I think we should just get started. I'm firstly going to get into the swatches. So these are the first 2 rows swatched. I'm really impressed with this white. It's actually really pigmented. And some of the shades did swatch a bit dry, especially like this darker matte here and like more of the reddy shade. But how stunning are these 2 like shimmers? They are beautiful. These are the 3rd and 4th rows, and as you can see we're getting to more of like the blues and purples and greens, and some of the shades again swatched a little bit dry. I've noticed that, yeah, it's becoming a reoccurring theme that the shades are just a little bit too dry, but that doesn't mean that the shades are going to perform badly. I'm just looking forward to trying them now. This blue felt really creamy though, so yeah, the majority of them feel a bit dry. And this is the last row, which is a little bit more neutral, and this silver is beautiful. I absolutely love the Sample Beauty like foily formula. We're going to dive into the eye look. For once I'm going to use my ABH primer. I usually do use my P. Louise, but today we're going to be a bit different. We're going to use this one. We're going to do more of like a rainbow look today. So I'm going to start off with a pink, and I'm going to take, not the lightest pink, but I'm going to take this one called Jojo. And I'm just going to start blending that at the front of my lid. There is like not really that much kickback with that actually. And I'm just going to blend it at the very front of my lid. And then I'm going to take this purple here called Prince, and I'm going to fade the pink into the purple. And then I'm going to take a blue, and I think I'm going to take Scamp. Yeah, Scamp here. And I'm going to blend that after the purple. What I'm going to do to blend this blue out, I'm going to take the light blue here, which is called Mickey. I'm taking this on a very, very small brush. This is actually new to my collection. It's the Morphe M562. It's a very thin crease brush. I'm just going to take the shade Pop, just a tiny little bit of it, and use it to blend out the top of the purple, hopefully. I think this brush is too big. So all of the shades are on my lid, they're all blended, and now I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to do a half cut crease, and I'm going to still use the AVH eye primer. Just going to squeeze a little bit on my hand. So these are my half cut creases as per, they're not even whatsoever, but I do really want to take this silver down here, which is called Silver Lining, and I'm going to put this all the way across. And I'm going to take these dry because I'm not sure what they're going to be like in this palette. This is the Silver All On, and my goodness, that is a stunning shade. It's so pigmented, you don't need to wet it. It's super like foily without wetting it, as you can see. So now I'm just going to take the dark blue, which is $19.99, and I'm just going to blend this like where this like silver shade ends, and then I can blend that into the blue. Now we can move on to the lower lash line, and I think connecting from the blue to the lower lash line, I want to take a green. So I'm going to start off with Cottage. I don't know if that's going to be too light, but we shall see. I've ended up extending this. I don't know, I just feel like it needed it. It's a very dramatic look, and I feel like it needed to be like blown out. Hopefully that looks okay. I'm not like the best at eye looks, like in terms of creativity. Like I always do the same looks, but I've been enjoying like blowing things out recently. And then at the front of my lower lash line, I'm going to take the yellow in the palette, which is called Gemini. And then lastly, for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the silver again, which is called Silver Lining. I literally have like the tiniest amount of fallout, and I'm so impressed with that, considering that like shimmer shade is more like, I don't know, it's foily, but it's like a little bit glittery kind of. But I've literally got like next to no fallout, so I'm very impressed. I'm going to now hop off camera. I'm going to put some very dramatic lashes on. I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Right guys, so I'm back, and this is my completed look for my lashes. I used the Pound lashes in the style Dream. I use these quite a lot actually. My mascara is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Dipped. I use it all the time. And my lips are the Dose of Colours lipstick in the shade Truffle. I really hope you like this look I created today. I know it's extremely dramatic, but I thought I did a neutral cool tone look yesterday. Let's go dramatic today. So let's talk about this palette. So this is £30, which I don't think is too expensive. There are definitely palettes that are a lot cheaper, but there's palettes that are more expensive, and I think if you like rainbow palettes, this is a really lovely one to choose from. It does have a lot of colours in it. Obviously it's a rainbow palette. I feel like it's missing like a true orange. This one is more of like a red based orange. I would love to see like a bright orange in there. And also, my only thing about this palette is that there's only 3 shimmers in it. I would love to have seen maybe 1 or 2 more shimmers. I don't know, just because you're constantly using the same shimmer if you go to this palette, because you've got only 3 to choose from. Whereas I think if there was a couple more, maybe like colourful shimmers, that might have been fun. But that's pretty much it, I guess. I do really like this palette. It is really decent quality. The shades blend really well with each other. I had no issues with them. There was no fallout. They did swatch dry, but I mean, they are super pigmented, so this just goes to show that swatches don't really matter so much, because they perform completely different on the eyes. The shimmer formula is amazing though, like it's absolutely incredible. I love it. You don't need to wet it and you get this beautiful like foily shimmer. Is incredible. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the mattes and the shimmers in this palette. I love the variety you get in here. You don't just get like one pink, one green, one blue, like you get a few shades of each colour, if that makes sense. And yeah, I really enjoyed using this palette today. Do I think you need it? I don't know, like if you've got other rainbow palettes in your collection, then I don't think you necessarily need to pick this up. If you're a fan of Sample Beauty and if you follow Beth Painter and you're a big fan of her, then I definitely think that you should pick this up. It is a good quality rainbow eyeshadow palette. If you're looking for another rainbow palette to add to your collection, I think this is a really good one, and it's not too expensive either. I love the packaging as well. It's really slim and it's not too big, so I feel like this will fit into your drawers nicely and not take up too much room. And I absolutely love the fact that you get a mirror in here as well. So this palette is getting a thumbs up from me. Let me know down below if you have tried this and what do you think of it. Of course, this is a rainbow palette, so it's not incredibly unique. There are tons of rainbow palettes on the market right now, so it is obviously completely up to you whether you feel like you need another rainbow palette in my collection. I personally love to collect rainbow palettes just so I'm not using the same one all the time. Like the Carnival XL Pro, I literally consistently use that to do my eye looks on Instagram, but now I feel like I have another option to do rainbow and colourful looks, so that's the reason I wanted to pick it up. And Sample Beauty's eyeshadows are really good quality. If you have any of their other rainbow palettes, I don't feel like you necessarily need to pick this up as well, because you already have rainbow palettes from them. I haven't tried them, so I'm not sure if the quality is different between those palettes and this palette, because obviously it's in collaboration with someone, so I'm not entirely sure. If you have tried any of their other rainbow palettes, like please let me know down below what you think of them, because I would love to know. But in terms of this eyeshadow palette, I had a really good experience with it. I had next to no fallout, like literally maybe the tiniest bit, but that is literally it. So I'm incredibly impressed with the quality of this eyeshadow palette. So that rounds up my thoughts and opinions on the Sample Beauty and Beth Painter The Painters palette. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of the look that I created today, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!